Okay, so 10th standard students, very good morning and warm welcome to the video session of JC English High School. So as of now, in the last class, we have completed the India water resources. So today we will start with the geography only, the new chapter, chapter number 7, this one, and the name of the chapter is India land resources. Previous it was water resources, now it is land resources. So first of all we will go with the what is the meaning of land resources. Okay, land is the most important natural resources. The distribution of land for different uses. The distribution of land for different uses. Land is not only used for agriculture or only for this one roads. Okay, there are different types of uses of roads. So the distribution of land for different uses such as forestry. Forest is there on the land only. Cultivated land. Land for residential purpose where we are staying in home. For roadways construction. For roadways construction. For railway. Irrigation. Land for grazing purposes, etc. These all are included under the distribution of land, and this is known as the land utilization. How we are utilizing the land means somewhere it is forest, somewhere it is residential purpose, somewhere it is roadways, somewhere it is railways, somewhere it is irrigation, somewhere it is forest. Okay, like that only. Use of land for various purposes is called land use or land utilization. Use of land for various purposes, that is known as land use or land utilization. On the basis of, now we will go for the classification of this land. On the basis of various factors such as relief features, climate, soil, population, density, socio-economic and technical factors, the land resources is widely classified into 7 categories. What are those 7 categories? Net area sown, then it is forest area, land not available for cultivation, fallow land, cultivable waste, then permanent pasture and land under miscellaneous use. Okay, now we will go by one and we will understand what are these. So first we will go with the net sown area. It is an area of land used to cultivate crop. The place where we cultivate crop, that is known as net sown area. Putting the seed in a place, that is known as the net sown area. It is 42.42%. 42.42% of the total land of India. Okay. It is not evenly distributed. It is not evenly distributed all over the country. It is not evenly distributed. Some parts are having cultivation, some parts are very in urbanization. So it is not evenly distributed. The highest proportion is found in the state of highest proportion where sown area you can found. They are Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala. These are the places where you will find most of the places, means they are in the leading position for net sown area. Other states like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, etc. have also net sown area. They are having, but the previous what I mentioned, they are the leading. Next is forest area. We all know about the forest where trees, we can see the trees. India has only 22.8% of the total area under forest. The total area of this one, what is that? The total area of India, out of that only 22.8% is the forest, which is very low. It should be 33.3% to maintain equilibrium. Every country it is suggested that you should have a forest of 1/3. Okay, so it is 33.3%, but India is having 22.8%. It is high in the Andaman and Nicobar Island and the northeastern states. It is high, means forests are very dense in Andaman and Nicobar Island and the northeastern state. Northeastern state means the Himalayas. It is least in the state of Haryana. Very less forests are there in Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat. The North India has dense forests, especially the Himalayas or foot Himalayas. Himalayas are full of dense forest. Okay, also Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, etc. have forest area. Okay, so which are the places which are very dense in forest? That is the Himalayas or foot Himalayas. Okay, the Andaman and Nicobar Island is also having dense forest, and the northeastern states. Okay, so and who are having the least forest? They are Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. But Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, etc. are also having forest area. Now the third one. From the word you can understand, land not available for cultivation. Land which is not available for cultivation. Land not used for cultivation. Not for cultivation, but for other purposes like railroads, roads, residence, irrigation, industry, human settlement, etc. comes under this category. Okay, nearly 14.1% of the total area of the country belongs to this category. 14.1%. It is found in Assam, Manipur, and Sikkim, etc. Actually, all the urban states with modernized industrialization comes under this category. Means if you are having urbanization and industrialization, you must have good transport. So roads are required, railways are required. Okay. So these are the places where lands are not under cultivable land, but they are being used for other purposes. Okay, residence, urbanization means dense residence. Okay, industry, human settlement. Okay, all these things. It is less in agricultural states. Agricultural states, they are having more agricultural land, means net sown area or cultivable land. Which are there? Haryana, Punjab, then West Bengal, Kerala, Odisha. Next is fallow land. What is this fallow land? Fallow land, land which is not used for cultivation for more than 2 or 3 years and also not used for other purposes is known as fallow land. Land which is not used for cultivation for 2 to 3 years. Okay, and those are not used for other purpose also. They are the barren lands. They are known as the fallow land. It is largely found in Mizoram, Tamil Nadu, and Meghalaya, and it is less in Tripura, Pondicherry, Andaman, and Nicobar Island. Okay, those lands they are not using for cultivation. Even one more purpose is there. They do cultivation, but after that they left it for 2-3 years so that the soil will gain fertility again, and then again they will do. But in these 2-3 years, it is no of use. So it is known as fallow land. Cultivable wasteland. What is this cultivable wasteland? Land which is not taken up for cultivation due to certain soil deficiencies. There are some places which are not good to prepare that to construct road, railways, and even they are not good for cultivation also. So there is a soil deficiency. So land which is not taken up for cultivation due to certain soil deficiency, they are known as cultivable wasteland. Okay, they are wasteland. They are not good for anything. Even they are not used for grazing purpose also for the livestock, means cattle and sheep. We can't, because there is no trees, nothing is there. That is a special barren land. Okay. It is extensively in the states of Meghalaya, Goa, Nagaland, and Rajasthan. These are the places where you can find this cultivable wasteland. It accounts to 3.4% of the total area of India. Only 3.4% of the total area of India is cultivable wasteland. Okay. Now we will go for permanent pastures. Okay. Pastures. What is pasture? Pasture we have given one thing. Okay. The meaning is there here. Land covered with grass and other low plants suitable for grazing to animals, especially for cattle, sheep. So land, what are the pastures? Land covered with grass and other low plants. Small plants are there. Okay, so they are known as pastures. So what we will do here, the permanent pastures or other grazing land. Grazing land means the land where small trees, small plants and grass are there, and the livestock means cattle and all will go there and they will have the food there. They are meant for their food for the livestock. It accounts for only 3.4% of the total area of India, only 3.4%. It is largely found in Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. 3 places. They are the leading in these permanent pastures or grazing land. Such land can be reclaimed and used for agriculture. They can be used for agriculture. It's not like that cultivable wasteland, that land is soil deficiency is there. Here there is no soil deficiency, but they are also using it for soil land grazing or grazing purpose for the cattle field. The next one is the land under miscellaneous use. Okay, the last one is the land for miscellaneous use. What is this land for miscellaneous use? It includes gardens. Gardens means, you know, orchards and plantation. See, in the Kashmir side we will get apple orchards. Apple orchards means only apple trees are there. If you go for Nagpur, you can see the orange orchards, means they are only orange. Orange means whatever you can see, very vast area they are being cultivated for one fruit or one vegetables. Okay, that is known as orchards. Plantation, tea plantation, wherever you go for tea plantation, wherever you will see, means the vast area it is getting done for the plantation of tea plants only. It accounts for only 1.1% of the total area of India. Okay, and the next is it is found largely in the states of Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Kerala, Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, etc. So these are the places where you will get land under miscellaneous use. So miscellaneous use means the land which is used for gardens, orchards and plantation. So with this we are finishing this types. That is the classification of your land. Okay, so in the next class we will be doing this total agriculture part. Okay, so see you soon in the next video. Thank you.